Welcome back, everybody. I can't believe it. I'm about to do another video for my channel. Got the Blackstone 22-inch E-Series griddle. And we're gonna make a venison patty melt. Have the E-Series heated up to 400 degrees and gonna throw down a little bit of bacon for the patty melt. I did not buy any extra ingredients for this. So we were hungry for dinner. I had some venison, some mule deer, ground mule deer thawing out in the refrigerator, and we're using ingredients that we have around the house. So here we go, down with a little bit of bacon. Bacon's always a fun thing to put on a patty melt. Patty melt is also just a great excuse if you don't have hamburger buns, because of course patty melts are pretty much a hamburger, but with regular loaf bread. We found this bread at Sam's Club about a month ago. It's really good. It's a little on the pricey side. Inked Organics, San Francisco sourdough, really good stuff. So I'm going to be looking to make a patty that's around that size right here. So here's my ground mule deer. My wife and I, we process all of our own meat, and this is 80% Nebraska mule deer. Combined with 10% bacon and 10% beef fat. So you have to, if you're not a hunter, wild game is really lean, so you have to add that fat to it to be able to make patties with it. I'm thinking something like a hamburger patty, but of course maybe a little more rectangular. This size might work out. Let's make a few of those. Wash my hands here. It's a cold day outside today, so don't feel like going out in the snow and the cold and firing up the griddle, so definitely taking advantage of the E-Series. Come over here, Aaron. Aaron's helping me out tonight. There we go, that bacon looking really good. Patty melt, of course, diced onion, always an ingredient in patty melts. I'm going to take advantage of that bacon grease and get those onions sauteing over here. And I just got the 2022 Griddle More tour itinerary here. So tell you what, after this video, the next video, I'll go ahead and announce the tour dates. We have all the Walmart and the Lowe's tour dates coming up for Griddle More Tour 2022. Okay, onions starting to saute up and get some good color there in that bacon grease. We're about 400 degrees here. I know with the E-Series, the temperature is going to drop a little bit when we put those cold patties on. So we're going to go ahead and crank this up to 475. There we go, 475. All right, we have that bacon grease here, but I need a little extra oil, so we're going to go down with some olive oil. And now we're going to throw down these little, hopefully, these patty melt shaped patties right down here in the olive oil. From my Nebraska, last year, my 2021 Nebraska mule deer does that we got up there. Salt, pepper, garlic's always good for this. And again, I'm quite upset with myself lately because I keep forgetting to go to the Blackstone van outside and get the brand new Essential Blend. So, you know, we've got all kinds of seasonings here. Always have tons of seasonings in the house. I'm always giving seasonings away. This is the one that we like a lot from Montana. It's called Alpine Touch. And it's essentially their version of a garlic, a salt, and a pepper, and a dehydrated onion mix. Looking really good. It's not burning yet, but it's looking really good. We got good color, and we're going to let that go just a little bit longer. Then we can always pull the bacon and put it back on the sandwich later to heat up. All right, I'm gonna get some of that sourdough bread out that we mentioned earlier, and gonna use some mayo here. Folks, don't get bent out of shape over mayo. I had a guy leave a nasty comment on the last video because he was so scared that I wasn't using Duke's. So if I freak you out because I'm not using Duke's mayo, hopefully you make it through it. And you can use Duke's mayo at your house, obviously. I don't have anything against Duke's, but I've tried it. And, you know, I didn't feel like I had to keep using it because it was mayo to me, you know? Nothing against it. It's just mayo. Bacon, I'm thinking we're really close on the bacon here. So let's give it one more flip. Look at that gorgeous color. We are right there near perfection on the bacon. I'm thinking that most of that bacon is just about perfect. So we're going to pull it right here. Look at that. Really nice color. There might be a few pieces that need to go for another minute or two, but those 6-7 pieces are pretty good. We're just gonna let these 2 pieces finish off cooking there. I went to the refrigerator and literally we had 2 choices today for cheese. We had provolone, but I'm not looking to do an Italian version, but we had this. Now I love it. The rest of the family isn't a big fan. Horseradish cheese, folks. You heard me right. So this is like a processed American with horseradish. I think it's incredible. There we go. Get some slices of that cheese. Onions, look at that. They're really good. I'm going to put them over here in that bacon grease just so we can kind of finish them off. Oh yeah. Bacon grease, definitely the catalyst that makes a sauteed onion on the Blackstone griddle the best of the best. And we're going to go in for a flip on those patty melts here. Bingo, right there, folks. Somebody tells you you can't get a sear on the E series. You tell them you don't know what you're talking about, because there's our sear right there. And meanwhile, those last 2 pieces of bacon are perfectly cooked. All right, we're gonna go in for those onions again. Onions sauteed with patty melts, baby. That's what it's all about. This is what you get when you go to a diner. Oh, look at that. Beautiful color on those onions as well. Also gonna go in with that horseradish cheese here. Check this out. I'm gonna put this down on top of the onion. It's gonna melt, it's gonna look pretty, but it's also gonna seal those onions in on top of the patty and help the sauteed onions to, well, stay in place a little bit, I guess. Piper, our Poochie here, our dog. Can you say hi, Piper? Say hi. Oh, that's Piper. She's our 2.5-year-old Great Bernese. So part Bernese Mountain Dog and part Great Pyrenees, and oh, look at that. She's excited today. I'm gonna do some routine cleaning here as we're cooking. As you can see, folks, the E series, you're never gonna use anything metal on there. Look at this. Look how easy it is to scrape food residue and crumbs off with the E series, and of course, give it a deep cleaning here when we're done. But look at there, we have food ground in, and you can see, comes straight off with the spatula. We'll show you how we take all that off later. If we want to expedite the cheese melting, just like the outdoor griddle, a little bit of water. Close that hood for a minute or so. Get that cheese to melt. It's been about 1 minute. Let's check out that cheese, and folks, right there. Look at that. Amazing. Look at that. All right, the patty melts are nearing completion, so we're gonna take that sourdough bread with the mayo on it. I'm gonna put it down here on the griddle top and see if we can't get a gorgeous color. All right, here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna flip 2 of these slices of bread. Oh, folks, can you see that? Man, I hope that color is coming across. It looks absolutely perfect. Just wanna flip it to show you the gorgeous color there. And what I'm gonna do is we're gonna take our patties here. I'll put our patties straight down there on top of that so you can see the color. Here we go. Let's go ahead and move some of these crumbs off the griddle top. There we go. Gonna put that patty with the onions and the cheese. Flip them around, I guess, the other way so they look more pleasing to the eye. And then we're gonna flip this bread here. Look at that. Look at the color, folks. I mean, I gotta take a step back and just show you that for a minute. We're gonna go ahead, we're not gonna goof around. We'll go ahead and put that straight down on top. Whew. This is a Blackstone patty melt. Oh man. You know, I like to cut things diagonally on the bias, but patty melts, more often than not, those things will get cut down the middle. So we're using our first generation, our old school Blackstone knife here. Let's go ahead and cut these up and plate these up here. Oh, look at that. Look at that, folks. Oh, man. But take a look at that. Friends, you probably could put some mustard. You know what? I'll do what I want to do. A lot of times I gotta put ketchup on here and people comment in the videos and they're like, ketchup ruined it. The last video I had a guy saying you didn't put ketchup on it and you ruined it because you, hey, you can put ketchup on there if you want to. That's the way I like to eat these things. But folks, let's give it a try. Hot. I saw a video once where a guy said that he liked to put so much ketchup on his sandwich or burger that the person next to him would actually look and say, oh my goodness, that's a lot of ketchup. Hey, to each his own. Some like hot sauce on there. I want ketchup today. And of course, following with the theme that I can never reach perfection here in videos, I made bacon, didn't I? So apparently the next batch we're gonna make up now is gonna have bacon. And now here I am back to show you what it looks like with bacon on it. Here we go, Aaron. So going down with the horseradish cheddar on top of the onions and the bacon. So there we go. That's the bacon. That's the way it was supposed to look earlier. And we'll show you a closing shot with a bacon venison patty melt.